The violin was her voice, the only way a shy black teen named Maya spoke to the world. But in front of a packed school auditorium, a white classmate sneered, "People like you don't play real music," before setting Maya's violin ablaze. The flames devoured wood and strings, but not her spirit. How could anyone destroy a dream so cruelly, without realizing whose eyes were watching from the shadows? The school auditorium was silent until a cruel laugh echoed. A blonde teen girl in a designer hoodie leaned over a black classmate holding a violin. With a smirk, she spat, "People like you don't play real music." Gasps rose from the students nearby as she flicked a lighter and set the violin's bow ablaze. The flames licked upward, swallowing wood and strings, while the black girl froze, clutching air where her dream had been. Shame pressed in from every side, no one stepped forward, no one spoke. Her chest tightened as the crowd's silence screamed louder than the fire. Would anyone see her as more than a target? The smell of smoke curled through the room, marking the moment she was pushed to the edge. She dropped to her knees, scooping up the charred remains of her violin. The wood crumbled in her trembling hands, ash staining her palms like an unwanted mark. Around her, whispers cut deeper than the smoke. "She should have known better," one voice muttered. "It's just a toy to her anyway." The cruel details piled on, her cracked violin case kicked aside, her music sheets scattered like trash on the floor. Not a single teacher stepped in. The white teen who started the fire smirked, basking in the silence of complicity. Every second dragged like an hour, suffocating her spirit. She had practiced for months, dreaming of tonight's audition, and now the stage felt like a cage. Her voice shook as she whispered to herself, "Was my music never enough? What would you do if this happened to you?" The bully stepped closer, circling her like a predator tasting victory. "Face it," she sneered, her voice slicing through the heavy silence, "no one's ever going to take you seriously. Not with your skin. Not with your cheap dreams." Laughter from a few in the back joined the crackle of the fire's last embers, as if mocking every note the black teen had ever played. For a moment, it seemed final, the humiliation complete, her dream reduced to ash. But then, a voice rose from the doorway. The director of the city's youth orchestra had entered, drawn by the commotion. He looked at the ruined violin, then at the girl's tear-streaked but defiant face. "This is the same student," he announced firmly, "who outplayed every competitor in last month's audition." The crowd stilled, the bully's smirk faltering. The truth shattered the room, the girl everyone dismissed was the one destined to lead the music they all revered. The orchestra director's words hung in the air like a verdict. The bully's grin collapsed into panic as murmurs rippled through the students. The black girl rose slowly, no longer trembling. Her voice was steady, sharp as a bow against strings. "You thought destroying my violin would silence me. But music isn't trapped in wood, it lives here." She tapped her chest, eyes blazing with conviction. The director turned to the bully. "Pack your things. You're disqualified from this program." Gasps erupted, the same crowd that had stayed silent now watching justice unfold. The bully stumbled back, stripped of her false power. Clutching the charred remains, the girl whispered, "Even burned, this violin tells a story you can't erase." The room was hers again. If you believe justice must always win, drop a comment and subscribe for more stories like this.